Morning, YouTube. It is cloudy skies in New York City. It rained last night. It rained yesterday morning. It was pouring. Me and my son got in an Uber to get to my dad's church, and it was pouring. It was like 44, and then got home. It started pouring like around 5 or 6, and it was pouring overnight because I didn't go to bed till about 1 or 2, and it was just pouring. I woke up with chest pains. I don't know what's going on with me. I'm like, I've never had pain in my life. They say, oh, when you're in your 30s, you get all these pains and stuff. So I guess that's the effects of being over 30. I don't know. But it really feels like I had a piece of bread and no water. That's how it feels. So I'm like, I don't know what's going on. And I'm like, I know if it proceeds, I need to go to the doctor. But this morning I wanted to talk about forgiveness because it's a topic that I struggle with personally, and most of us do. So I just wanted to dive into it. And what made me want to talk about it is watching Delicious. And those of you who know, Delicious is a woman from Flavor of Love. Those of you who are my age or older, Flavor of Love was a television show that aired in 2006-ish, 2006 to 2009, seasons 1 through 3. And season 2, Delicious was the winner against New York. It was kind of obvious that he was going to pick her because most dark-skinned African-American men, they don't like themselves. So I think that's like a reason why I don't really prefer them, because if you don't like yourself, that means you're not going to like me. And people think that lighter skinned women get the better privilege or the better treatment. We don't. They might treat us better materialistic wise, but they really have issues. And I'm sure there's some good dark brothers out there, but from the ones I know, they have serious issues, like for real. So a lot of dark-skinned women, they tend to hate on women my shade and lighter, but we don't get the better end. They treat us like crap too. So but yeah, so basically Flavor of Love, he is a colorist, and I say that because all his children's mothers, they're all light skinned, and or the last one is Puerto Rican. And she was on I don't know if y'all remember her from season 3. He proposed to her right in front of everybody, and it was so messed up because this man came on TV portraying like he was looking for love when he had it at home the whole time. We're watching the show thinking he really looking for a shorty when he had one at home the whole time. Now, I don't blame him because the majority of them were there for TV. However, Delicious explained she really was feeling dude, her in New York. So she really was feeling dude, and she had no idea it was just a TV show. She actually did want to date him. So they didn't really dig too much into that. They kind of, she was interviewed by Megan from Basketball Wives. I've never watched it that deep into it. I actually stopped watching it from the early episodes. Basketball Wives just is not my thing. I'm more into Love and Hip Hop, Atlanta, and a little bit of New York. But yeah, so they were talking about narcissism, and Delicious made a point of she didn't know that black men were capable of that. She just thought that was like a white man thing, which is, I know she fronting, I know she lying. But so Raymond Santana is Puerto Rican. He's not African American. However, most of us do consider it black, whatever. And she said that He would gaslight her. She didn't really get into details, and I think it might be lies, because my whole thing is, why is it that she said one thing on couples therapy and then now she's saying something different now? But I digress. What I wanted to say is, it's important that when you go through these relationships that you forgive and it doesn't come up in the next relationship, right? And a lot of it is childhood traumas. So basically, if you had a parent in your life that treated you bad, a lot of that time it comes up in a friendship or a relationship, and then you think it's normal because why? Your parents did this to you, and what did they say? They said they loved you. So then you get into a relationship and that person's doing the same thing. Like something simple like pick on you for your weight, right? Let's say you had a mom that was jealous of you because you were slim, and every day of your life you're slim, you know. Then you get with somebody and they, ridiculing you about your weight. You're not gonna see it as narcissistic or abusive, because you feel like, well, my mom used to say it and she loves me, so what's wrong with him saying it? It's everything wrong with saying it. Everything wrong with saying it. And it's important to look past your childhood trauma, try to dig deep within. Megan was talking about she went to therapy for a year, but the question is, did the therapist ever reveal to you why you are attracted to those types of men? Right? It's always a reason. It's always like, it's not just, oh, well, sometimes it's, what's available at the time. And a lot of us women are guilty of that. We just date whatever's available at the time. But for the most part, it's something within. There's something within. So that's what I wanted to share this morning. Try to dig deep into your childhood trauma and try to get into that inner demon and forgive the person, because at the end of the day, hurting people hurt people, and you don't want that to go into the next. And so hopefully Delicious can dig deep within herself and find out the why. And yes, forgiveness is key. And those are my thoughts.